HAL Laboratory was one of Nintendo's powerhouse developers back in the day, featuring the late Satoru Iwata. HAL is mostly known for the infamous Kirby and Super Smash Bros. Franchises. They are also responsible for another series that sadly most people have all but forgotten, and that series is
Adventures of Lolo 3, released in 1990 on the Nintendo Entertainment System by HAL Laboratory. So, does this one deserve to be as remembered as Kirby and Super Smash Bros.? Well, let's pop it in and find out.
Known as Eggerland in Japan, Adventures of Lolo is what's considered a Sokobon game, which is a block-pushing subgenre of the puzzle game genre. It has 3 installments on the NES, with each being marginally better than the last. Hence why we are playing the third and, in my opinion, the best. Lolo and Lala are enjoying some time together when the great king of Eggerland's son and heir throws a potion on all of Lolo and Lala's friends, turning them into stone. Lolo and Lala return home to see the damage that the great king's son and heir has done, and embark on a quest to stop him and return their friends to normal. So let's take a quick look at the differences between entries. Adventures of Lolo 1 has 5 lives and is generally considered the easiest. Adventures of Lolo 2 has enhanced difficulty and 4 secret pro puzzle rooms. And finally, Adventures of Lolo 3 has an overworld map to traverse on, a training room, Lala as a playable character, you need to press A and B on the aforementioned overworld to choose her, or Lolo, and what seems to be a more balanced difficulty. Now, circling back to the traversal overworld for a sec, it feels a bit like an 8-bit version of the Donkey Kong Country 3 one, which I adore. It's a little feature, but it makes a big difference. Now on this overworld, you can go into a tree, which acts as a dojo of sorts. Not too dissimilar from the one in Wutai, from Final Fantasy VII. Here, your grandpa will take you through a few tutorial levels to help you get up to speed. And if you choose to give up on a level, he will actually show you how it's done. Very nice touch. Within each room, Lolo, or Lala, must collect several hearts in order to open a treasure chest, and then collect the gem inside, which will open the exit to the next room. You must avoid obstacles and either kill or block certain enemies in every room. All enemies will disappear once you pick up the gem out of the chest. Pushing blocks around will block enemies and their projectiles. You can also turn enemies into eggs and use those eggs to, again, block enemies, kill the eggified creature, which does respawn unfortunately, and it reminds me of the ghosts from Pac-Man. Or you can use the egg as a bridge to traverse over water. Now thankfully, unlike the last 2 entries, there is no lives system. You can restart a level at any point by pressing select, and if you press start on the world map, the game will give you your current password. So no lives, but it has a password system. This game features around 100 different puzzle rooms, 9 boss rooms, and 10 training rooms. So the graphics I find very cutesy, very detailed, cutscenes look great, and the colour is really well used here. Now, as for the music, well, they got lucky with this composer, I must say. There's only one track that plays in every single puzzle room, and it's very catchy. It can get annoying, especially with 100 rooms to solve, but at least for me, I don't hate it. Yet. So this is yet another one I never grew up with, but around 5 years or so ago, I bought a random NES slot off eBay, and this gem happened to be part of that. Possibly Lolo 1 as well, I can't remember. So I haven't finished it yet, but I did get pretty far. These are the sort of games I don't like to look the solutions up unless I've exhausted every single option that I can see, and I've been, if I've been stuck for many days, then I'll look it up. But it's rare. So now we've come to pricing. So this is a bit of a shock, but the lowest I've seen this cart go for has been roughly around $70. And well, what's worse is complete. Lowest I've seen has been $160. So this is a quality game released by a quality developer, and it's fairly unknown these days, and that will certainly reflect those unfortunate prices.
So, that was Adventures of Lolo 3. Now, it's not as addictive as Crackout or as famous as Tetris, but with its creative and, sometimes challenging puzzles, it definitely deserves to be remembered. So, having said that, it will be getting all the hearts, opening the chest, walking out the room, and finding a place to sit on my shelf. So, in retrospect, there are no bad games, but there are bad regional title differences. I mean, I love eggs. I have 6 chooks and 1 duck. But, Eggaland? I don't know. See you later.